I grew up in church, but had strayed away from it. And my oldest daughter and I, she was already graduated high school, but she said, "Dad, let's go to church, and can we go back to church?" And I said, "Yeah, let's do." But we wanted something different, and we'd heard about Fountain Springs, so that we just showed up one day and just fell in love with it right away. I was always looking for something, to fulfill my why, why I got up in the morning. And I usually put it into another human, and it seemed like they always let me down. Not that they did, I'm sure just in my own mind that, they let me down some way. The fears that I faced would, that I wasn't good enough. I never measured up. I was afraid that, I wasn't loved by this person or that person. And when I started coming to church and listening to what's being preached about Jesus, that for him, for me, I'm always enough, and just to take comfort in that, what could I ask for any more than that? I mean, the message I heard is so clear. I mean, it's almost like they made the sermon for me, but then I'm smart enough to know that it wasn't all for me. So there's other people that have the same thing going on as I do, in my life. I don't know what happened, but I know it was in church that is like I was able to start hearing things, It's like I was hearing things that was so clear to me about what was going on and who Jesus was, and I didn't have to be afraid anymore. A lot of the worship music that they sing at church here is just like, wow, it just opens me up. It's like it cracks me open and allows me to knock down them barriers. I've got a lot of brokenness in my life, and I wanted that to end. So it was one of the reasons I came to church. I needed something, and I found that here in Jesus. But I've got so many people in my life today, so many positive people, whether it be small groups or with the team I meet with on Sundays to serve with, all the pastors here listening to the message. Where I come from 3 years ago to where I'm at today, it's just overwhelming. And I credit that to coming to church and finding out who Jesus is and finding out who I am. It's just amazing being a child of God. I'm trying to do my best to show people who Jesus is, or let them know why I'm like I am, because believe me, I have a lot of people that I'm close to or that I've been close to that see a change in me, that they're like, I don't know what it is about you, but it's just like you just always have a smile on your face, or and I tell them it's because of the love of God. I mean, if things can happen for me like they have since I've allowed Jesus to come into my life and be my Savior, if it can happen for me, it can happen for anybody. And I want people to have that. I mean, for the first time, I have this sense of peace. I mean, like I just feel free, I mean, it's just amazing.